What happened with my knee was I decided to get surgery at the end of the season. Played the last 2 games with Oakley. Just got to clean out and got the bursa with all my fluid and scar tissue and all cleaned up. Yeah, I'm happy it's been fixed. Looking forward to being able to move freely and 100%. Probably would have fixed my knee at the start of the year when it first sort of happened, but I think TAC and then going into Europe and school footy, it all became too hard because I was needed out on the ground for school footy and whatnot. If I had my time again, I probably would have done it before the year started. I saw the surgeon today again, and he said everything went well, so it's just pretty much just rest, waiting for the bruising and swelling to go down. I think I've built a lot of resilience this year, just through managing my knee and just all the psychological factors that have come with it. Yeah, obviously the school put a bit of pressure on you to play, but at the same time, I always wanted to play. Just get to go out there, have fun, I guess, with the guys you go to school with, so you're probably going to miss it. Steele's been an idol of mine since he got drafted from Scotch, so and I guess to see what he's done and achieve, winning a premiership and all that, sort of gives you that confidence that anything's possible when you leave school. He was in Year 12 when I was in Year 6. I remember watching a few of his games and thinking he's pretty special.
Well, I think with Jack, the first thing that comes to mind to describe him would be class and then ability to impact games.
Taken by Billings, beautifully sharp, beautifully roved, and he's got 2.
He's a rare star player, Jack Billings, this he's going to go very high in the draft.
Yeah, he'll be a high draft pick, that one.
The first thought is obviously to stay in Victoria. I just love an opportunity anywhere. It's been good, especially playing with a lot of draftable guys last year, seeing them transition into the AFL this year and seeing how well they've done. So yeah, I think it's given me a lot of confidence going into the summer and next year. Each day's a day closer. Yeah, it's really exciting, and can't wait.
It's all over now, so can't change anything. But I suppose after the South Australia game, I really wanted to finish the year well in the VFL, and yeah, I think I did that. So yeah, it was up and down year, but no, pretty happy with it.
That's a good way to finish a good day, and he celebrates as well.
Yeah, I was very happy with the finals campaign. Obviously, would have liked to win that last game and go all the way, but I suppose personally, I was very happy with how I went. It wouldn't have been very satisfying just playing the one good game and then dwindling out. So it was good just to play the 3 solid games and really finish the year well.
And this man can kick a football.
I think I just relaxed a lot more. We get to the game pretty early, so found myself sort of before the finals just switching on a bit early, and when the finals came around, I sort of just mucked around with my mate Tim McGuinness a little bit more. Just took it more. I know it was finals, but took it a little bit less full on, and that's always worked for me in the past. And I suppose going up in the elite environment, I sort of try to change what I've been doing my whole life. And when I went back to the old habits, I think brought out the best in me. I'm a pretty confident person, so I never really thought that I wasn't up to it. When I was playing pretty poor in the VFL, I was sort of thinking, am I really up for it? Obviously, the first game in the VFL gave me a lot of confidence. I wasn't really showing the ability to back it up, so I suppose I did doubt myself a little bit.
Here's McDonald, always uses the football really well. He's looking for Brown, it might go over their heads, it does, he's gone all the way.
I did cop a bit throughout the year, just not only for being the youngest player, but also for having this little grey patch here. They were all bagging me about that. But yeah, against Collingwood, I think they went after me a little bit. I think at half time, their captain dropped me after the siren had gone. Yeah, after that, Scotty West really rallied the troops. I was the youngest guy and he was their captain, and they obviously singled me out to target me. So yeah, that got the boys up and about. And yeah, from then on, especially throughout the final series, I felt I could walk a little bit taller because the boys had always had my back. I've spoken to St Kilda first and Bulldogs, West Coast, in Brisbane. I think I'll speak to a couple more at draft camp. Opening your house to different clubs, yeah, it was very weird. I think it was weird for my family as well, just being sort of North Melbourne through and through. You know, we're fanatical supporters. I think, well, what they're telling the media, they're pretty much telling me, you know, they haven't committed their first pick to me. As he said, it's all about ranking.
You know, there's a bit of conjecture whether he's going to get picked up in the father-son. I think I read where the North Melbourne coach said that he may not be an automatic father-son. Gee, I wouldn't knock him back.
I read that going into finals, so if anything, I just really wanted to play well and you know, control the things that I can control, because I can't control what the recruiters think of me. I suppose I can by the way I play, and yeah, so that I just worried about the things that I could do, and everything else I reckon will take care of itself. Got the opportunity to go into midfield, so just wanted to prove to people that I could play in the midfield and sort of get more disposals, and I feel as though I did that, so I was pretty happy. I guess probably because people hadn't seen me play in the midfield a lot before, and I kind of took that as a knock, so I knew in myself that I could play in the midfield and do alright, so yeah, I just wanted to come back and play well. And I still have to pinch myself when people talk about getting drafted and all that kind of stuff. You feel like it's not you, but it's yeah, around the corner, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it and just really excited as well. Just a little bit overawed thinking about myself playing on the big stage, but at times I feel like I can compete with those blokes, and yeah, I'm just really looking forward to hopefully one day doing that. It's going to be, I suppose, pretty tricky getting to meet 40 blokes, but I feel as though with my personality and all that kind of stuff, I should be right fitting in.
We know that in the week that he had at an AFL club, his induction week, the club said, look, can we keep him here for next Saturday, because he's already ahead of some of the guys at our footy club. So he's been able to just step up every time that's been asked of him, and I think that he looks certain to be a very impressive player in his first year in AFL next year.
Yeah, it's really weird thinking about, like, next time I'm going to pull on a jumper and what colour that might be, and yeah, I suppose it's daunting and it's nerve-wracking, but it's also exciting. I spoke to Michael Hurley, and he's been really encouraging and sort of just said to have fun with it, enjoy the experience, don't get too nervous, but yeah, just take in everything. And I played cricket with Michael, so it was really good to have him there as someone to get some information off, and yeah, just being mates, so yeah, it's really worked well, and yeah, he's been really good. Yeah, so I got my sister's initials on the back of my legs, so yeah, it's just I suppose a bit of kindness coming out of me, but yeah, I do like tattoos, and I'm not sure if I'll be running around with a sleeve or anything, but yeah, it's an interest. Yeah, they've been really important just with their support, and I suppose, yeah, just helping with also school as well and balancing the two, but yeah, they've been really good, and my sister's also been really helpful, and yeah, it'd be tough if I do have to go interstate, that'll be tough, but yeah, they'll also support me, so it's really good.
Just concentrating hard on play.
Whenever we have these camps, it's good just catching up.
Bit of downtime.
Yeah, obviously we're in the fishbowl at the moment, so there's a lot of people watching every move. No, it's still good to catch up.
It's a bit of an eye-opener. I've never really done this sort of testing under these circumstances, so it's been good. It's obviously going to hold us in good stead for when we have to perform in front of, you know, big crowds and that sort of thing. Yeah, I suppose having a lot of media here and all that kind of stuff, it makes you feel nervous, but yeah, like I said, it's going to hold you in good stead.
I didn't test at the combine because I had an knee tendonitis, which I was managing throughout the year, and I just wanted to get on top of over the pre-season. And, you know, to be honest, it was just a lot of sitting around and encouraging the boys, talking a bit of smack as well with JB and a few other injured boys.
Yeah, so I can't do anything this week at the draft combine because of my knee and the surgery I had about a month ago, so it's, yeah, to be honest, it's pretty boring just sitting around and not doing much. Wish I was out there, and you know, I guess that's footy, so yeah, I'll still get to have all the interviews, which, you know, I think's one of the major parts of the week.
I met with, I think, 4 clubs, so that was a really good experience just talking to other clubs. Had a medical screening from West Coast.
Yeah, the medical's pretty interesting. initially I got up there and no one wanted to look at me, and then 30 seconds later there was a swarm of doctors everywhere and they all want to push and prod you, and yeah, I guess they're all just trying to find out if you're right to go, and lucky enough I think I was right. The doctor sort of asked me if I'd been thrusting, so I didn't know how to respond to that, and I just said, yeah, I think so.
Yeah, the medical was a good experience. You know, a lot of guys were asking me a lot of questions, and why did you play this game and why didn't you play that game? How does it feel, you know, when you do this, when you do that? Yeah, hopefully they thought I'm all good because, you know, I'm right to go.
So it is a bit weird now you think of it. 6 weeks, it's not too far away. We all could end up on different sides of Australia.
Yeah, it will be, I suppose, a little bit different. Not seeing each other like we do usually, but I think we've got a good enough relationship to, I suppose, catch up throughout the year, and yeah, we definitely won't lose our friendship.
No, I'm sure we'll look out for each other and follow our progress pretty closely, and yeah, I'm sure wherever they end up, they'll do well.
Obviously, the aim for all of us would be the round 1. That's what we're all building towards. But you know, there's a lot of water going on the bridge before then. Big pre-season ahead of us. But you know, if we stay fit and you know, I suppose get on the good side of the coach, you never know what'll happen. So yeah, exciting times. Yeah, it was a pretty nervous morning. Woke up pretty early, couldn't get back to sleep, but at the same time, I was really excited to finally, you know, be drafted to an AFL list. You know, it's all ended up for the best, hasn't it? Ended up at North Melbourne, which is the team I've gone for a very long time. Yeah, I'm just very excited. I actually found out from your tweet, Cal. So yeah, it was a nice surprise. The social media's gone crazy. It was a very exciting moment when I read that. And you know, I was always pretty confident of ending up at North. I had a chat with them last week, and that gave me a bit of. They didn't, you know, concretely say that they were going to take me, but I took a fair bit of confidence out of that chat, and from then on, I wasn't too worried about you know, the prospect of going interstate. But I've been, in saying that, I've been watching North's progress all the year, seeing what pick we'd end up with, and you know, when we had pick 8, you know, I thought I was at least worth pick 8. So yeah, I was pretty confident ending up North.
And to be fair to all of the clubs, he wasn't already a North Melbourne player. He had to survive the bid, if you like, where other clubs could actually decide his market value. And he had to be exposed to the other clubs.
Yeah, the West Coast Eagles, they came over to my house and then came and interviewed me at the draft camp, and they were the only team to do a medical on me when I was at the draft camp. So I sort of knew that they were going to be the one that were going to bid. Yeah, it's good to just be wearing the polo and finally, you know, be a North Melbourne player. And you know, the boys have been giving me a bit of stick at training all year because I wasn't actually on the list. For it to finally be real, you know, it's amazing. I woke up this morning and I did realise, you know, this is draft day. Like this, I was pretty excited. You know, I was nervous before that. I spoke to Jack last night and he just gave me a bit of confidence. Just said, you know, you'll be all good for all the press conference and that, and I knew I'd be all right. So yeah, he just got into me a little bit. Said, you know, you might be going to West Coast, and I was like, come on, mate, please don't. So yeah, I haven't spoken to Benny, but I'll probably end up getting lunch with him today, and you know, just reflecting on what's been a pretty hectic year, and obviously they've got a pretty nervous couple of weeks coming up.